So the law of activity is basically about responsibility versus dependency. You know, we talked about proactivity versus reactive. That's when somebody else has control of us. Well, activity gets at the deeper wish of somebody else being responsible for us. You know, a lot of times we want things, but we're not being active about making sure that we get them. And God has built the law of activity into the very, very, very fabric of every human relationship, that we have some role to play in getting our own needs met. A lot of times you see marriages go south because somebody's sitting there, somebody's not meeting my needs, somebody's not meeting my needs, somebody's not meeting my needs. Well, you got to get active about having those needs met too. You got to talk about it. You got to bring it to them. You got to speak up. You got to show them how. You got to, get in discussions about it. And it's not only about them, it's also about your needs in life. For connection. Your spouse can't provide all of the connectedness you need in life. Only an infant depends on one person for all their needs, and they grow out of that after about a year. Then we turn to the community, we turn to the family, we turn to the group. So, yeah, your spouse is going to provide connection, but you need friends. And if you're lonely sometimes and they're not there all the time or whatever, it's about being active to make sure you're getting your own needs met. It's about being active to make sure you're having a fulfilling life. You're pursuing your own talents and this, that, and the other. So basically what activity says is it's like a baby. Certainly the mom's there to meet the baby's needs and bring the milk, right? But the baby's got to at least cry. They got to say, hey, I'm hungry, right? So we can't have these silent, unmet expectations for the world to be making us happy. A fulfilled spouse is one that has a full life because they're taking responsibility for their life and not depending on their other spouse to make them happy all the time. We each play a role in our own happiness, dealing with our own emotions, dealing with our own desires, our own talents, our own fulfillment. And that's a fulfilled spouse that has something to give to the other one.